Saturday, June 30th, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, in this video, we're going to take a quick look at the planetary positions. We're 19 days away from all of the planets becoming full 180. And what I mean by that is all of the planets, including Pluto, and some, in fact, a lot of the dwarf planets, will be sharing one side of the sun. We'll be in this unique arrangement for over 6 weeks. This has only happened 6 times in the last 120 years. What I found in regard to things happening on Earth was volcanic eruptions and a lot of volcanic activity when this unique arrangement occurs, among other things. So we're keeping an eye on a lot of things in this video. I want to talk about hail and earthquakes, as you can see here at the hail map. This is at hailreports.com. Today, this is actually right now, hail extends for 1,000 miles, multiple locations reporting anywhere from 2.5 to 1 inch hail. 2.5 up here in northern Michigan, that I've got some pictures I want to share with you guys of some huge hail that fell just within the last hour or so. First, I want to talk about earthquakes. There's a lot of unique things going on right now, guys, as we enter this unique planetary arrangement. So we're definitely taking notes as we enter this unique position. So anyway, earthquakes. Let's just talk about these for a minute. Over in the UK, English County hit by second quake in 1 week, and that's called the Surrey earthquake. Surrey has been hit by an earthquake for the second time in a week. The 2.4 magnitude struck at 6:54 a.m. on Friday, according to British Geological Survey, that's BGS. The organization said the tremor was felt in Newdigate, Charlwood, and Dorking, and in Crawley and West Sussex. There were reports of a loud bang, and the whole house shook. So this is very unusual for the area of Great Britain. There's also some areas I want to show in the United States that are quite unusual. Not completely uncommon, but very unusual. This one here is one of them. A minor earthquake recorded in Central Maine, June 29th, 2018. 2.1 magnitude quake, second in 2 months, hit in the same area. So we're seeing earthquakes in very diverse places for sure. I've got actually one more to share with you guys. Let me find the earthquake map. Here we go. United States. You see this one here? Let me zoom in a little tighter. You can see the one up here in Maine. There was also a very small one in Massachusetts. That is very rare. Central Nebraska, a 4.2. That is respectable for central Nebraska. That never sees earthquakes, or at least very, very rarely. That was today. Also, there was a 6.0 off the coast of Mexico that rang seismos all through the United States especially, but they were picked up on some seismos on other parts of the globe. Not dramatic, but nevertheless, the energy was felt. It's kind of unique right there. I'm not sure what we've got going on. That's in Hawaii within the last hour and a half. Must have something to do with the volcano. But this signature here is the 6.0 off the coast of Mexico. No damage, nothing to worry about. But it was near Guatemala. And one thing I want to say about Guatemala, the historic times that we have, or at least in history, the 6 times that we've been in this unique planetary arrangement, Guatemala and Central America and Mexico were hotspots for energy, volcanic eruptions, and earthquakes, and in some cases on a large scale when the planets get in this unique arrangement. So that's an area to keep a close eye on. As you can see, a 6.0 was picked up off the shore within the last 24 hours. So this area right here historically has been a hot spot whenever the planets are all sharing one side of the sun. But we definitely had to point out Nebraska, Maine, Massachusetts for earthquakes. Very, very unusual, much like the 2 over in the United Kingdom. Very unusual there as well. Now I want to talk about the weather real quick. We've seen some incredible temperatures throughout the Midwest today, setting records, some heat indexes of up over 106, 107. Just absolutely miserable weather because it's very, very humid there this time of year. So those temperatures aren't going to go away anytime soon. I don't think they'll be as hot tomorrow, quite possibly. But up here in northern Michigan, they had a unusual weather. It was an alert. This was sent in by a viewer about an ozone warning over northern lower Michigan. And this was sent in by email today. It says, hey, Mr. MBB, today we received this warning. I'll paste it below. I've lived in Traverse City for 40 years and have never experienced anything like this. Should we be nervous or downright anxious? Love your work. Keep it up. Air Quality Advisory, National Weather Service, Gaylord, Michigan, June 29th. List the counties, 4:01 p.m. Air quality alert for Saturday, June 30th. This extends, no, actually all day today. The Michigan Department of Environmental Quality has declared Saturday, June 30th, to be an action day for elevated ozone. We get those out here every once in a while when the temperatures get just really out of hand. And they don't normally see these high temperatures up in Michigan. And that's what I told him in this email, that you're seeing these types of alerts that we get out here in the desert, and sometimes you see them over in Los Angeles and parts of California that get extremely hot sometimes. So it's an ozone alert, basically what this is. And what they did, they declared June 30th to be an action day for elevated levels of ozone. Pollutants are expected to be unhealthy for sensitive groups, or be in the unhealthy range for sensitive groups. The action day is in effect for the following Michigan counties, and it lists them again. People and businesses are urged to avoid activities which lead to ozone formation. Refueling vehicles, topping off when refueling, using gasoline-powered lawn equipment, which you shouldn't be mowing outside in temperatures like that. In fact, I saw some reports where roads were actually kind of sweltering. The tar and oil was coming up out of these asphalt roads. In some cases, roads getting so compromised that they were buckling. It's brutal, and it's going to continue for a few days, guys. But anyway, interesting warning that Michigan received yesterday for today, and quite unusual. The viewer had never seen one like that and had lived there for 40 years. I wanted to show you the hail that's associated with this storm right there. All of these storms here, like I said earlier, extending for 1,000 miles from southwest Michigan or southwest Oklahoma up to northeast Michigan, right up in here. A lot of hail in between. A lot of reports of hail. And these are just the ones that we know of. There could be many, many more. Like I said, anywhere from 1 inch to 2.5, could be bigger. But we do have some pictures of the 2.5 inch hail from TV6, Fox up in northern Michigan. Look at this. 2.5 inch hail. That looks like that could be 3 inch hail. Pretty good size. Let's see if they've got any more. I think I saw some more hail in another photograph. Okay, there he is again. Now this one here, I don't know if that's one piece or if that's a couple, but if that's one, that's a little bigger than 3. This one's probably 2.5. That's about what that looks like. And you can see these bigger ones out here through the grassy area amongst the trees. Some of those are really good size. That's probably close to 4 inch. Those will do damage. Those will go right through windshields of cars, especially the back glass of cars. Very big hail. They look like softballs sitting around. Odd shaped softballs, but that's about how big they look. Or white grapefruit. Take your pick. So a lot of interesting things going on right now, guys. Earthquakes in diverse places, for sure. As we move into this unique planetary arrangement, we are 19.5 days away from full 180. I'll keep you updated as we approach, but we're definitely keeping a close eye on planet Earth, looking for unique things that are maybe going to occur. And you got to keep in mind, this arrangement's going to last for over 6 weeks. We're already seeing a heightened volcanic activity around the globe, and it's not showing any signs of letting up. So that's all I got for now, guys. We're going to do some more reports tomorrow on a lot of other very interesting subjects, so make sure you tune in for that. Thanks for watching. Have a super day and be safe out there, guys.